Welcome back to the Incrustables podcast. I'm Roman,
I'm Logan.
and we're back for a little bit of season 4.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say a little bit, but
A lot of it.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
You know what a lot of it sounds like?
A lot of it.
Halibut, but I was gonna know that too. I don't know. I like fish.
Okay.
You don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we are. This is a rebirth of Incrustables. I don't want to say we failed.
No, we failed season 3.
No, okay. No, I wasn't saying just no. I know we failed
just
season
the
2. I was saying in
original
general. Yeah, I was saying the original format. We didn't fail because we were trying something that we didn't know what we wanted. It was like a relationship. We weren't ready for a relationship like that way. And
Amen.
and so we're gonna do switch to a better format that's more based on actual podcasting. We want it to be a conversation. I feel like back in when we had a recording and a camera in front of us, we were intimidated, and yeah. So we're excited.
Yeah,
I'm really excited. Biggest news, just real quick to get out of the way. We are having a third host.
His name is Aiden Brown. He was a special guest in the one where I fell out of my chair.
Yeah.
And he's also in the
season 2 finale. Of season 2.
Yeah, of season 2
finale.
There was no finale for season
3. Season 3 was very experiment. But we're gonna edit this.
Yes, we are gonna
edit this. Yeah.
Be quiet. Don't move.
But and yeah, we're excited to give you probably more frequent episodes because we're having 3 hosts brings in a different variety of types of content, different topics. I know we only talked about sports for one of them, but now me and Aiden are big more football fans, so we'll probably bring that out to you. We'll probably talk about maybe a bit more on we talked about music, but now me and Aiden perform on stages, so we can get a bit of that.
It's just a different
it's just in different
the world.
In different little relationships, how we correspond, the way me and Logan talk are very different from you and Aiden or me and Aiden. So it's just it brings variety and not just like the same old blah blah blah. But yeah, we are excited to bring you more frequently episodes and not promising you. We are promising you now, but we can at least have definitely a bit more of a foot on the ground, stable foundation on getting episodes out frequently, different, exciting.
I will make this promise, and I'm hopefully going to stick to this promise. I'm not normally good at sticking with my promises. Like last season, I said episode every week, and they're a couple months apart. But now, hopefully, an episode every single week on Saturdays. The hosts will interchange, like Roman was talking about. He said episodes where it's just him and Aiden. There'll be episodes where it's me and Aiden. Then there's going to be some episodes where it's all 3 of us. So that is our new format for everything.
And
the rebirth.
The rebirth of Incrustables.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect this big old change. We're just changing a couple of things.
Yeah.
Now you expect to listen to a good podcast. But speaking of 3, we'd like to start off this episode with a nice guest.
Yeah. I'll introduce. The guest is my nephew, Holden. Would you like to say hi?
Hi.
He seems nervous.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Not at all.
All right, then.
Good.
Can you tell us how old you are and what you are currently doing?
I'm 6 years old and I'm going to have dinner soon.
Good to know.
I love that, man. There's times where I'm like, I'm an architect, but I really want to have dinner soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What grade are you in, buddy?
I'm in 1st grade.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that is. That's more difficult than college.
More difficult than
End times? Yes.
Yeah, it is more difficult.
That's crazy.
You're getting the worst over with.
I'm in the second half of first grade.
Yeah, you're working hard, buddy.
What's the hardest piece of homework you've had to do?
Nothing from homework was hard, but so on the worksheet today, I couldn't figure out one question, but I managed to get it right.
Ooh, working hard.
The answer was 86.
86.
86. That's an answer to a lot of problems.
That happens.
Yeah. Anyway, I think a great topic we should talk about today is there's a movie coming out really recently.
Yes, you can say another thing.
Yeah, what do you say?
I also had a piece of candy today because I was working hard on my math.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of like I was in that question. That was a different question. That was
When you say question, you mean like
math.
yeah. So like Holden has like 3 pieces of candy. If I eat 1, how many do you have?
2. Like that.
Wow, that's amazing. But
All right, so
anyway, there's a movie coming out, and I think we're all excited about it.
Some
I know it's a little controversial.
It is a controversial.
But I think regardless, because of even if it's controversial, I think everyone's just going to see it because you just have to see it. There is the Minecraft movie coming out, and it's sparking some controversy.
We got the Minecraft expert here.
Holden here is a Minecraft.
He's been playing for 3 years.
Yeah, master at Minecraft.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for people on playing Minecraft?
I've been on so far I've been on 10 hardcore worlds, and I have died 10 times on those worlds.
So what's your advice?
I just die a lot on hardcore.
Okay, that's good advice.
Do you have any advice for people that don't want to die?
I saw a player when I was doing those surfers when like a couple of Thursdays ago somebody didn't want to die. That's why every time he tried to fight a mob, he just took a step back and then did the same thing after he hit him one.
Oh, so like how when you fight a creeper, you gotta hit him and then run back a little bit.
Yeah, so he doesn't explode.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Thank you.
What do you like better, Holden? Do you like survival or do you like creative?
I like survival, but I like creative better.
You do? Why do you like creative better?
Because you don't die and you can do whatever you want.
That's true. What is the most recent thing you've built?
People like there's a video on YouTube that somebody created. It was when I built that stone house that's on the Xbox at my house.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It was going viral on YouTube.
Your build is?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know. I just watched it and then I appeared and I clicked on it and I said that looks like my house and then they said my name at the beginning.
Well, I've never heard about this.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we're gonna have to look this up.
It's really hard to find. You cannot search it. It will be really hard to find it if you search it.
Okay, we'll try looking for it. That's for sure.
Anybody listening to this, we'll try and find it, and you gotta look it up too.
And you have 3 years to find it.
Why?
That's what the user told me.
Oh, he's gonna take it down in 3 years?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, we're gonna try to find it tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna find it tonight. What would you say what's the hardest thing in survival?
I'm getting diamond stuff.
You think diamond's pretty hard?
Yeah, and netherite. But I have gotten full iron tools before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Full iron armor, actually.
Yeah. So like there's many biomes in Minecraft. Like you have the tundra, the desert, the normal like forest. What would you say is your favorite one?
The village one.
You like the village one?
Because you could get iron, and that's how I'm crafting that stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool that I did that. I'm not joking though.
Do you like the snow?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I built a island.
Yeah.
It was floating because I just built it up a lot, and then I just made an island. I also made a cave system, but there's a lot of ore.
Yeah.
Instead of stone.
Is that ore like meant to like look at?
Is it decoration?
Is it decoration ore?
No, you could mine it.
You could, or is it meant for you like? So when you say a cave, do you like walk in and you like, oh, you see the ore? It's meant to look. So it's meant to look at.
I have a slime block, some slime blocks, because I accidentally broke grass.
That's tough.
I just accidentally pressed the left trigger.
Wow. Yeah, that happens
Was this?
a lot.
This was in survival or creative?
Creative.
Well, why couldn't you just get a new one?
I didn't feel like doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Could you tell me what your favorite mob is in Minecraft?
Creeper.
Creeper. Why is it a creeper?
Because when it explodes, it never takes damage on me. Well, except for that one time in that hardcore world where it exploded on me.
So you like creepers when you're in creative?
Yeah.
But not
What about in survival? What's your favorite in survival?
My favorite in survival is a zombie horse because it doesn't attack.
Oh,
that's fair.
Like
it also doesn't spawn.
Yeah, that's true.
It does spawn sometimes.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I've seen one before.
Well, you are the master of Minecraft, so.
I'm not the best though.
Yeah.
Who is the best?
I don't know. I haven't seen all the Minecraft videos in the entire world. Because if I did, I would already know.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, I think it's Eli Stream.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah, I agree.
In the world, I saw a whole video when he actually crafted up to all the full netherite, enchanted in full netherite and enchanted armor.
Really? In survival?
Yeah.
Was it hardcore or just regular survival?
Hardcore.
Wow. That's insane. Are you excited for the Minecraft movie?
Yeah.
Are you going to go watch it?
Yeah.
Who are you watching it with?
You and Roman.
Really?
Yeah.
That's news to me.
Me too, but I am definitely up for it.
Mom.
Your mom's going to be there too?
Yeah, and Ryby, but don't worry, she will not sit next to you.
Okay, good. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll be sitting next to Logan.
She'll be sitting next to me.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you'll sit next to me too, but if you guys start an argument, I'll just stop it.
Okay, thank you, Holden.
Yep.
All right. Well, is there anything else about what's great about Minecraft? I mean, isn't it crazy how it's been probably how long is it? It's been out. It's been since like 2000.
It's like in 20 years.
Yeah,
I've been
2000.
playing Minecraft for 3 years though. I haven't played Minecraft since it's come down. But I know the first version is when you just had 2 blocks in your inventory the whole entire time and you never runned out.
Who told you that?
You did.
I did tell him that.
And I also know that there was, in the second version, I saw Steve Rogers like doing this. around the whole entire world.
To let you all know, he just ran with his arms waving.
Yeah.
But
For no reason. And they didn't have those blocks anymore. It was just them doing that.
Yeah. You know what I think about? I think that Minecraft has become such. It's kind of going back to like a bit of the cringe because I think of the movie. But I remember it was being seen as like cringe when Fortnite was becoming this whole big.
Well, I've played Fortnite actually.
Mm-hmm.
I only done like 3 games.
I think Minecraft's better.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me 3.
Yeah. But
I did a zombie one. That was actually the 3rd one.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of beds around.
I like beds.
Beds are so comfy.
I know.
Especially the red ones.
Mm-hmm. Something classic.
It's just a classic, nice,
Classic
comfy.
And I hid behind one so I could shoot them.
That sounds dangerous.
But they couldn't come down there because they were too small. They were too skinny to fit.
Oh. I think when I go back to my Minecraft years, I definitely remember watching like a video that would talked about Minecraft back in like 2006 for like when it was like first made, and it was horrible. Mm-hmm. But I remember playing Minecraft on my iPad when it was the like not premium version, but like it was the free version because back then Minecraft costed money on the iPad. Now it's like I think free because
no, it still costs
money. Still costs money.
Yep.
All right.
It used to be free.
I remember playing it where there was like this premium that you only had one world. You can create only one world, and you had a very limited amount of items. Like this was like 2013. Yeah, there's hundreds of more blocks. I remember playing it, and you quickly had maybe on like 5 wool colors, dirt, grass, dirt, no I think ice blocks, no lava or water. It was just meant for purely building, and I think that just goes back to that reminds me of Minecraft because I played it the bare minimums and then finally downloading it.
I remember that my mom, it was either my mom or my dad, they didn't let me have Minecraft at the start. They let my brother and sister play it, and they played it on their computers, and they had this really cool world together. It wasn't cool, but
yeah,
because it was old Minecraft, so it wasn't like cool. But like my brother had like this underground thing. I thought it was cool at the time, and I used to sneak onto his computer while I was the only one upstairs, and I was like, all right, I'm playing Minecraft. And I went onto their world and started building my own stuff, and then I went back to my brother's base, and then I got off. So he wouldn't know, and then eventually he did find.
Okay, he did find it.
He did find all the garbage I built.
Okay. Did they tattletale on you?
No.
Okay, good.
Surprising for the time.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah.
I think regardless of how and what people have done now, I think we pay respect to Minecraft YouTubers back then because that was the game. That was probably the game that you could commentate on, and you could just do whatever. I'm trying to remember like what other games that were like probably maybe like besides Gmod and GTA 5. But I think that watching like YouTubers like popular MMOs, the Diamond Minecart. I don't want to say like two.
Those were the.
There's OG,
primary.
Yeah, primary because there's like Preston Plays and all that. But in my opinion, they were
Preston's more. Of a modern.
Yeah, more modern, or even what was it? What was his name? The Golden Minecart was one of them. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But like, there's some that I thought were like either so Minecrafty, or there's some that were so family friendly that it was cringy, even for younger me.
Yeah, there was this. It was like Tiny Turtle and Little Lizard.
Yeah.
Like they were like I used to watch them just because like they did like mods and stuff, and I was like, oh, mods are interesting. The videos are so cringy, but mods are interesting.
Yeah, like looking back at like popular MMOs, like they were cringy, but with these Godzilla mods and big weapons, like I was like, this is the best game on the planet. Excuse me. And then like 2016, it just plummeted. It like started.
It plummeted until PewDiePie played it.
Well, that was after Fortnite.
I don't know when that.
That was 2018.
Okay, yeah, that's when it.
Because 2016 was. I remember when Fortnite was big. It was like 2017. 2017, I believe, was 6th grade. Because I remember being in like 6th grade class, and it was like a couple of our friends were like, "Yeah, I had a golden scar." I had no idea what that meant. I legitimately thought their character had a scar on their face that was golden, not knowing that was the AR-15 at the time.
Now I know nobody will ever believe me when I say this, but my dad downloaded Fortnite right before it blew up.
Yeah.
So I was able to play it then. And I was like, oh, this is not for me. And then like the next week, people are like, oh, we're playing Fortnite. And I was like,
I don't get it.
It's like that game was not good.
I liked it when I started playing it before people started getting tryhards and before all these
battle pass.
Yeah,
I played it a little bit again.
Yeah, I like season.
Before the battle pass.
I think I played it on mobile all the time. I never was this. I had it on my Xbox, but I never was this like blah blah because I never really got an Xbox One till way later. But I remember playing it until like season. I remember like until season 10 was like when I watched it, and then when like chapter 2 came out, I stopped. I said this is stupid. But I remember when Minecraft came back was halfway when Fortnite was going down. PewDiePie started playing it. Jacksepticeye got back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Mark never did because he was never a Minecraft guy. But Jack started playing because it was always those two, and they had their worlds. Sorry if you hear dogs around. We are in a
very dog place.
We are in a living room
with 2 dogs.
But yeah, I think that's when Minecraft got bigger. I think 2018, 2019, right before COVID, and then obviously when COVID hit. When COVID hit.
Oh, Holden wants to say something.
I think that Minecraft came out in 2009.
It did?
That's nice to hear.
It is.
It's younger than me, but it's still old.
Yeah, it's still old for a video game.
For a video game, that's still popular.
Yeah. And
this episode is a mess.
This is a mess.
It's a mess. Next week's is going to be
more. We just want to just get some guest out there who's just wanting to talk and everything.
Somebody who could talk. It shouldn't be that long. We're probably going to be
the real episode will be
the first real episode 2 will be the first real episode.
This is like
this is a soft open.
Yeah, it's just like a prequel.
Yeah.
There's just so many things in the background that we just think is so funny. And Holden, we love Holden. He's just a sweet kid. I know this might be boring because none of you can see this, but this is amazing. He just got a bunch of goldfish.
He's going back for more.
Yeah. He did the mistake that I did.
Yeah.
Because you don't anticipate a lid.
I know.
It threw me off the first time too. You just twist and it comes out like M&Ms or gumballs.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what you expect. But it threw me off the first time too. Yeah. But
thankfully, I didn't do it too badly.
I hope he did.
No, he broke it. He did it until it popped out,
mm-hmm.
which is crazy.
Pressure.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I I think any good movies, in my opinion, go three ways. They have an amazing trailer, and they are awful movies.
Mhm.
They hyped up.
Where's mom and dad?
They're on vacation. Anyway, anyway, but I think trailers they're bad, and the movie's like really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's great trailer, great. I should say four.
And then there's bad.
Bad. And I think it's the same way as like a musician. A musician will release a single, and they're like, "That was the best song," and then they see the album and they're like, "They just played the best song," and then you're like, "Eh." Or there's some that are like, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh, it's a good song." Most of the time, it's never like that was a bad song and it's a great album. It's normally like, "Oh, it's a good song." Album's amazing. So I don't know how to categorize the Minecraft movie.
My hopes were really far down at first.
Yes.
I think they're up a little bit more. I don't expect it to be this phenomenal movie.
No. It's about a video game.
Yeah, but some video game movies are good though too.
It's a video
Because
game.
like Sonic was good.
Sonic's a more well-known game because of how old it is, but also how little. It's like Mario. The Mario movie did good.
Yeah, it did.
Mario movie did good. The Pokemon movie did good. The
Detective Pikachu. I didn't like that
it
one
was
that
better.
much.
It was,
and maybe just because Justice Smith.
and also, it was kind of different though. It wasn't like a.
People don't understand my hatred for Justice Smith. I don't hate him
The one
as
actor?
a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate him as a person. I just don't like the characters he plays.
That's true.
All his characters
Him in Jurassic
are
World.
useless.
Him in Jurassic World. Yeah.
Like the story could continue without his character,
That's very
and
true.
it'd be the exact same movie.
Yeah. I think that. Well, like I mean, like I think that.
Sorry again.
Yeah, there's dogs. A lot of dogs.
Holden's playing with the dogs.
I think that 6 years old is smart.
He's killing it. He's having
I
the
think
best time of his life.
he just went out of a dog hole.
He just went out the dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog. Anyway, I think I think this movie will surprise people. I think there will be some good spots. I think there will definitely be some cringe spots because people.
I think most of it will be cringe spots.
I think the beginning will be very, very cringe. I think the middle will be less cringe. I think the ending will actually be good. I think I see the ending as like it's either good because it ended, you're like, oh thank God, or it's good because they actually led up to something and was decent.
Yeah, I can understand.
If you're thinking at this point in the podcast that this episode sounds really great because all the dogs and Holden are gone.
So it's quiet.
So if it sounds good right now and you're like, oh, I would like more of this, don't worry. It will be exactly like this.
Wait for next week. But I'm just saying, this peace and tranquility will not last long. Holden's going to force his way through that doggy door any second now.
Nope, he's walking around. I can barely see him, and there he is. Walking through.
Hi, how's it going? Okay.
Mm-hmm. The dogs are now coming back in.
You having fun, Holden?
But anyway, I'm assuming that was a yes. I'm assuming that was a yes.
He's going back outside.
But I
don't know if I'm going to edit this one.
You just want to leave it raw.
Just leave it raw. Have fun with it.
Unedited.
Let's just do that with all of them, really.
Well, yeah, that's true. Unless it's like
more realistic.
Bad. Yeah, I still want.
There's a lot of long pauses because we don't know what to talk about when Holden is
just saying blank statements.
He says like one word and then he like stops for like 5 minutes and then he continues his thought.
Yeah, but
we don't really know what we're doing with this episode right now. We had an original plan before Holden.
And then our mics died.
And then our mics died.
Trust me, it was going on a roll. It was going to become one of my favorite episodes.
I know it was going to be so good, and I loved it.
It was like our conversations were great, mic quality was great, everything was good, and then all of a sudden,
mics are dead.
Mic's dead.
Yep.
And we ruined 20 minutes of our lives, probably 30 something minutes.
Yeah, around.
Yeah, but anyway, we just want to leave this episode here, just a little short, just because it's a trailer, but it's not
It's a build up into season.
Think of it as like an
It's
EP.
still technically episode 1.
Yeah, because it's a single episode, but it's short.
It's a shorter episode. We've had short episodes before.
Yeah, so you can't be all that sorry, but we also don't want to overboard somebody with an hour and 20-minute episode in the
Of
first.
us talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, so it's just a half an hour, little kid, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to eat dinner.
We do, and we need to play Minecraft. Because
Eat dinner, play Minecraft. That's about it.
He wants
He's
to play
joining
Minecraft.
our hardcore world, and he will die.
He will die really quickly. I'm hoping soon.
In game.
In game. I hope he despawns really soon.
Well, he will die in game, and then he'll spectate us the whole time, and he won't have a problem with it.
That's good.
I already know he won't, because he still gets to play the game,
But just roam.
and he can help us out. He could be like, all right, go underground and look for a cave.
That's true. Yeah, you just,
Is it cheating?
Sure. But
Do I care?
No.
No.
We do not care. Because he's 6 years old.
6 years old. Let's
Anyway.
have some fun with it. Yeah.
Can't wait to see you guys next week.
Yeah.
It will not be me, guaranteed.
Roman will more than likely not be there.
No.
He might.
It's a maybe. I have long days. It's college.
It's really up in the air.
Yeah. But
Holden, would you like to say bye?
Yep. Bye.
There it was.
he says bye.
He says bye.
Yeah. Stay tuned for episode 2.
Indubitably.
Mm-hmm.
Next week.
Next week, he already knows.
Yep, he knows. He's on it.
He was listening.
We make a episode every Friday.
We will not, but that's good.
Well, this time it's going to be Friday, but all the other times it's going to be Thursday.
Nope.
Also, no.
When is it going to be?
Whenever I decide to record it.
Are you going to call your mom? Is it okay if I can come and record?
When we need a third guest,
If we need a
you.
guest, we will call you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
That was the first episode.
Thank you guys for being patient with us.
Yep. Thank you. I know it's been a long break since season 3.
But we promise it will be cleaner.
Sorry about season 3 though.
Yeah, be more relaxing and just not so big of a deal.
Did we film season 1? Yes, we filmed some of season 1.
Well, did you fail season 1?
No,
We did not
not
fail
fail it.
season 1.
You did it?
No, we did fine. It was a little rough because we just started out.
We're
But
new.
yeah.
Okay.
Season 2 and 3. Oh, season 2 was really good. I enjoyed season 2
Season 2
a
is
lot.
awesome.
We had some good guests. We just had some fun with it.
We did.
We had my stupid intros.
Yeah, we were like, oh, we're actually doing something.
Yeah,
But
that's when we were starting to have fun with it. Season 3, we had fun with it, but we just didn't have time.
no, we didn't. Realistically, we did, but
We did, it's just we couldn't find it.
we just couldn't figure out what to do. We were procrastinating it. Anyway, we got to get this little kid to eat.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Skibbity bop.